Hello, I'm David Van Nuys, PhD, co-author of the book, Is The Zodiac Speaking, Into the Mind of a Serial Killer. I'm also a clinical psychologist and professor emeritus at a Northern California university. My contribution to the book was to develop a psychological profile of this infamous serial killer based on the letters that he sent to the press and to the police. Michael Kelleher, the lead author, and I agreed that my analysis would be kept blind. In other words, I was kept unaware of the forensic details surrounding each attack until I had submitted my analysis of the related Zodiac letters. After more than 30 years, this case continues to fascinate people around the world because of the tantalizing clues he deliberately left and because he was never caught and may still be alive and at large. A major Hollywood film about the Zodiac murder is coming out this spring. Now, before you see the film, you deserve to know the bizarre truth insofar as it is known. This is the first of a series of short episodes in which I give a brief overview of each of the Zodiac's murderous attacks. I'll also share the highlights of my psychological analysis of his communications to the press and police around each of these incidents. The Zodiac claimed that he committed dozens more murders than authorities were able to substantiate. There were 7 attacks that we know of for sure, and in these, 5 people died. The first murders happened in the Bay Area city of Vallejo, California, on the evening of December 20th, 1968. High school youngsters Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday are shot with a .22 caliber pistol while parked on a lover's lane. Police were later able to construct the crime scene as follows. The Zodiac pulled up behind their parked car and snuck up on them. He then may have tried to force them out of the car. As David is trying to get out of the car, the Zodiac puts the gun to his head and shoots him at point-blank range. Betty tries to run away, but the Zodiac chases after her and manages to plant 5 out of the 6 shots fired at her in a tight pattern in her back. How was he able to do this in the black of night, before such things as laser sights existed? He explains how he was able to pull off this diabolical feat in a subsequent letter to the police. For that, you'll need to stay tuned for our next video in this series. If you're interested in psychology, be sure to check out my podcast series, Shrink Wrap Radio. The link is at the bottom of your screen. Until next time, this is Dr. David Van Nuys.